So I didn't want to make this video, but I kind of feel like I have to, because the whole situation is not sitting right with me, and it's not making sense. Like, I didn't do nothing that deserved firing. So last Wednesday, I was working. I'm in fulfillment. To those that work at Target, to those that worked at Target in the past, I'm in fulfillment. Fulfillment is when people online order stuff and I go pick it for them. So pretty much I like shop for people. Whatever they tell me to get, I'll pick it, put in the cart, and I go on by my day. I worked at 4. It was about 7:30. I got a call on a walkie asking me to leave my cart where I'm at and then to follow HR to the back. I did that. She said somebody wanted to talk to me. So then AP is security, the people in Target with the yellow shirts. They talked to me. They was asking me questions. They asked me how long I've been. Well, they was telling me how long I've been there, and I was like, yeah, a year and a half, since October 2023. And then they asked me have I stolen anything before. I was like, why would I do that? And then I told them it's cameras, so they can check. They can check every camera from every camera I've ever been on. I've never stole before. The most I've ever done was take a chocolate bar out the back and ate it while I was picking my cart. But then I went on my 15-minute break after that cart and paid for it, and I showed the camera. So that's the closest I ever came to stealing. They asked me, have I ever they asked me and said, you in fulfillment, you have access to a lot of stuff. Have you ever stole something from the back? I said no. And they just like, sure. But how you gonna say sure and like assume or say that I'm stealing nothing, but you're not showing proof? I don't want this video to be long. So fast forward, they told me that I've stolen $40 worth of stuff, and they said they had a receipt. They showed me what I bought. I'm like, yes, I did buy that. And then they said every time I went to this person at the cash register, she took like the price down. Now, I only went to that person 4 times, I believe. I went to that person 4 times out of all the times I took out of Target, right? So, and there was a lot of times. So I remember, because it wasn't that long ago. It was like a month ago. I've been working there for a year and a half, almost 2 years. Why would I just now be stealing? I went there. Well, I went up to her. She asked me, did I have my employee discount? I said, no, my employee discount does not work for me for some reason. She said, okay, don't worry. We'll set it up later, but I can just put it in manually. So she put it, that's what I'm thinking she's doing. I'm thinking she put in an employee discount, because that's what she told me. Now, I'm not trained up on cashier. I'm not trained at the front. The only thing I'm trained at is taking stuff off the shelf and putting it in my cart. That's literally, I've been there for almost 2 years, and that's the only thing I've ever done. I understand why they say that it's stealing, but I genuinely didn't know that I was stealing. If I'm being told that it's my employee discount, how the hell am I supposed to know that the girl is marking the price down for me? I don't know how the employee discount works, because I've never been able to use it. Some people say I need a Target debit card. Some people say I need a Target Circle card. Some people say use cash. Or some people say it only work for health items. It never worked for me, because I've tried it before. I worked at Batavia Target. I've tried it multiple times, and Broadview Target, because I've tried to help people out and get them stuff with my Target discount, and it never worked. I told them that, and they said no. Literally everything I've told you, they said no. They asked me, have I helped anybody else check out? I said no, I'm not trained at it. They said, I find it hard to believe. They asked me, have I stolen anything from the back? I said no. They said, sure. I said, just check the cameras. They said no. I said, do you want the $40 back? Because I honestly did not try to steal nothing. I didn't know I was stealing anything. They said, trust me, we don't need it. Now, this is security talking to me. You would have thought I'm talking to a Target shareholder. Like, they didn't even give me a chance to like explain myself. And when I did get to explain myself, they just shut it down. They didn't even think about it. Like, they treated me so disrespectful, and it wasn't fair at all. Now, I'm not the type to complain. Like, okay, I will go get another job. But even though my dream is to make YouTube, but I would go get another job. Like, Target is not a hard job to replace. I was getting paid like $16 an hour. it wasn't fair because and then the people that was like questioning me, like the HR and then the 2 security guards that was like questioning me, they don't know me at all. Like the people I've been working with, like my managers and bosses and team leads, nobody was there. So I couldn't go to them and be like, hey, you don't like, you know my character. I don't steal. I don't steal. Everything I get, I work for. This big ass camera that costs thousands of dollars with this big ass lens that costs thousands of dollars, I worked for it. You know how I work for? I work for it at Target. Like, I didn't steal this. I don't need to steal. That's not what I do. I don't steal. So then he asked me to sign a paper. I was like, what does the paper say? He told me and said, the paper is you admitting to the theft of the $40 and we gonna send it to Target Corporation. He said it doesn't affect the outcome of this situation. And you could just either sign it to admit it or you don't admit it. And I was like, I'm not admitting anything because I didn't do nothing wrong. So I'm not signing the paper. He said, okay, fine. He signed the paper. And then as he signed the paper, other lady in the back saying, I just find it so hard to believe that you never use your Target discount. Like, I didn't ask you what you believed in. What is going on? And I genuinely thought I was gonna get off with a, like, just don't, like, I thought I was gonna just be watched. Like, you can just, like, on probation or something. Like, I didn't know I was gonna get fired. If I knew I was gonna get fired regardless, I wouldn't even have to talk to them. But then my HR came back in and she said, well, Ryan, due to you breaking violation code, whatever, we have to, that's termination immediately. I was like, oh, okay. And I got up peacefully and gave her my stuff and I left. I clocked out and left. And it's been on my mind heavy since. And now I'm here on YouTube and I'm asking the audience, asking y'all, somebody please help me out and tell me, am I wrong? Like, if I stole, I stole, but I genuinely don't believe that I stole. Like, I didn't steal on purpose. Like, that's my job. Now, how the hell am I gonna pay my bills? I got these expensive ass Invisalign, and how the hell am I gonna pay for that now? You thought me stealing $40 worth of stuff? If I was gonna steal, I would have stole a TV. How the hell am I gonna steal a TV? If I would have stole something worth stealing, like an iPad. Or all the PlayStations that I've been looking at for 2 years now. I didn't steal nothing, but I stole $40 worth of groceries. Come on, man. Thank y'all for watching.